The evening has begun, the show has started, and we are live backstage at the 34th Annual Artios Awards, the first award of the evening. Congratulations, Jeanie Bacharach, winning tonight for television comedy pilot and first season, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Such a fabulous show. Now, you cast the pilot with Meredith Tucker, and I know you're coming off your Primetime Emmy win. Congratulations. But now tonight, you've been honored by your peers, by fellow CDs. What does that mean to you?
That's the best feeling in the world. I mean, to be acknowledged, by the people that you work with is the greatest feeling that you could have, and to be among that category of people is remarkable. But, I keep saying this, but you're so lucky to be on a show that happens to hit, and who knows whatever's going to hit at any given time. But there's so many people doing amazing, amazing work in TV, and I feel like I sort of am accepting on behalf of all of them because, again, not everyone gets this opportunity. I wish everybody did because everyone works just as hard.
Your show has hit, and I think it's known for its signature style. I think that's both the period style and that very specific Sherman Palladino voice. Can you talk to me about some of the casting challenges or opportunities when you're casting for a show that has such a distinct style?
Well, first of all, you can't consider anybody who's had any work done because that is not particularly period. But it is. I mean, it's there are lots of wonderful actors, but playing period is specific, and Amy and Dan's language is you got to talk fast. That's a lot of what it comes down to is your facility with language. Yep.
I saw in an interview that Rachel Brosnahan said that she was told many times that she was not funny at all. She was known for her dramatic work, and now she's very, very funny and playing a comedian. Can you tell me a little bit more about finding her and how she became Midge?
To be honest, she was the first person I thought of when I read the script. I had the opportunity to cast her on a pilot or a series called Manhattan about the building of the atomic bomb, which was also period, so maybe that had something to do with why she was in my mind. But even though I know she wasn't known as a comedic actress, I just know what an absolutely skilled and smart actress she was, that even if she didn't have the comedy background, she would understand how to get there. And for Amy and Dan, it's you're not playing the comedy. You can't go for the laughs. It all has to be grounded, and the comedy has to come out of that. And I just knew that Rachel would be able to do that.
Well, I think that speaks to another question I had is for any actors watching for this kind of project, this more stylized projects. Any advice to actors when they're approaching this kind of material?
I think it just always still has to be grounded. I mean, you have to be connected to these characters. There has to be a personalization. It has to be specific. You can't kind of go for a thing or go for the comedy or go for a period. It still always has to be grounded in reality.
Final question, very important.
Oh, my.
Where do you put the Artios?
That's tough. I don't know. Do you bring it to the office? Do you leave it at home? There's sort of that moment where you sort of think, do I bring it to the office? Just like leave it in the audition room and just slowly polish it while actors
I think
are
you should
auditioning.
hold it as they come in.
Yeah. I mean, I could give you an adjustment. I mean, maybe you want to listen to what I have to say. Maybe you don't. I mean, I might know what I'm talking about.
Well, you do know what you're talking about. This is much deserved. Thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it. Congratulations.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you
and
so much for
enjoy
having
the rest
me.
of the night.
Thank you. And now I will.
No, I bet you will.
Just relax. Thank you so much.